Concerns tonight from the court-appointed committee providing feedback to the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. Last night, the first of several community meetings took place, and while Sheriff Penzone recently closed 10 City, organizers are calling for more. Emotions running high at last night's Community Advisory Board meeting, and with that, calls for newly elected Sheriff Penzone to listen to the Latino community and build what many here refer to as trust between the two.
I think the first step would be for him to have a forum, an open forum, where he would allow the community to give their voices and to talk, and him actually stay through the meeting.
Isabel Chagres is one of those people who would like to be heard. She spent 3 months in Joe Arpaio's 10 City. It was too painful, she said, for her to even share her story on camera.
We have a new sheriff.
And it is this type of fear and experiences members of the CAB want Sheriff Penzone to take into consideration. James Collins, Director of Community Outreach, was at the meeting on behalf of Sheriff Penzone.
I heard that, and I also heard a number of things about fear and trust too. So the sheriff has put together 4 advisory committees, and he's trying to reach out to all entities.
But the committees Director Collins talks about are not inclusive, says Dr. Maldonado. She's one of 3 appointed to the Community Advisory Board by the ACLU after a court order in 2013 resulting from racial profiling by deputies. The board, according to the ACLU, is to, quote, work with the community and court-appointed monitor to gather concerns and provide feedback about MCSO policies and practices, using meetings like this one. Last month, in what was seen by many here as a first good step, the new sheriff closed 10 City.
And that's a good step. But again, the policies that are still creating fear in our communities are still there. Him working, he's choosing to allow, for example, immigration in his jails.
The sheriff has spoken on that matter extensively. ICE is in the jail, but they're on the tail ends. They have an area that they contact everyone, they look at everyone, and then they deal with these individuals before they're released from the jail.
Many spoke at the meeting and seem encouraged by an opportunity for both parties to openly talk. Director Collins promised he will share their concerns with Sheriff Penzone, but for now, both parties seem to agree in one thing, that there still is a long ways to go.